You know, one of the downsides of riding when it's cold and trying to motovlog is definitely fogging up the glass on, or the visor. Not really glass. It's I think it's polycarbonate. Anyway, downside is definitely fogging up your visor, because that shit's not fun. Today, we're talking about GoPros. This little guy right here. You're seeing kind of what I'm seeing. I mean, it's chin mounted. It's whatever. You go check out my vlog helmet setup breakdown, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, go check that out. See how I set it all up. So with all the different action cameras that are popping up nowadays by everybody, I'm not even going to list off the names because, to be honest, I don't know them. I know GoPros. I've used them for years, and I'm pretty happy with them. There are a few key things that are a little bit weird about them, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So one of the nice things about all these GoPro and action cameras and everything is they're all set up to basically use the standard, what's become the standard mounting system that GoPro kind of set up years and years ago. You can put them just about anywhere you want. And yeah, I mean, there's really not much to say about them. You don't really have many options. What you do have options on is where and how you can mount the GoPro. I just leave it on my chin because I'm basic like that. Thank you very much. You can mount them on the tank, on your fairing, on the handlebars, top of the helmet, side of the helmet, chin bar, chest mount, bite mount, dog mount, anything, which is kind of cool. And I've been tossed around the idea of doing a second camera angle. Let me know if you guys would think that'd be halfway decent. I don't know if just the standard pointing back at me so you can see this beautiful mug in front of you. I popped on the side of the bike, kind of mix it up a little bit, you know, kind of see what we can do. As decent as the audio is, GoPro has pretty strong audio, especially when you kind of take the time to set it all up right. I wish they could go back to that small, like, single wire adapter for microphones, because to be honest, I can't think of a time that I actually used an external battery pack or used it plugged in while recording to where I would want both a microphone and a charging cable in at the same time. So that's a little annoying. For all I know, I mean, there could be some sort of audio boost processor, black magic, voodoo going on inside there that I don't know about, but that's just my thoughts. Go back to the single wire for the mic adapter and you will make me very, very happy. GoPro, if you're watching, thank you for watching my channel, but I'm surprised you haven't heard that before. Another thing that I've realized, and this is actually because of that first ride of 2020, which is going to be linked right up there. When you're scrubbing through your menu and adjusting all your settings and whatnot, the ISO is just listed ISO. That's not setting your ISO. Oh God, I don't want to turn. That's actually setting your maximum ISO that your GoPro will use. I set mine to 400, and I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, that should be fine. I'm seeing everybody else's videos to where it auto ramps up that ISO, and it looks, I mean, obviously it's noisy because it's a small sensor at night, but they're actually getting usable night footage, whereas mine was essentially totally black like this. And I did some research, aka open to the interwebs, and it turns out your ISO setting on the GoPro is your ISO max, because typing 3 more letters onto your screen would have made it that much harder for everything to fit on the user interface. So I went ahead and cranked that up to 1600 just in case I decide to do some night rides, which, let's be honest, is probably going to start happening, especially once it actually warms up a little bit here, so I can actually get some usable footage at night. Random side note, that's the park I was supposed to go to. I picked up a Airhawk 2 Cruiser AirPad, whatever you want to call it. It's one of these things right here. I picked that up at Cycle Gear because I mean, let's be honest, the Scout Bobber, the seat is, it's not trash, but it's definitely a recycling bin type thing. It's not top of the line. It's not super comfortable. With me wanting to do some longer rides this year, I needed something with a little more comfort, a little more cushion for my non-existent booty. So instead of dropping at least $350, more like $450, maybe $500 for a Corbin or a Mustang seat that honestly I'm seeing like kind of mixed reviews on, I figured why not spend $100 at Cycle Gear and test out this AirHawk 2 riding pad. And so far it's not horrible. I mean, it's not amazing, like it's definitely not like riding on a cloud, but it is definitely better than the stock seat. I can see myself going for longer rides with this for sure. And I mean, it kind of sucks because it covers up the nice Indian leather or pleather. I'm not even sure if it's fake leather or what, but it covers up the nice Indian seat. But hey, you know, it's for comfort, and like my ass is covering the seat anyway, so you're not going to see it while I'm riding. But testing it out, I will do a much more in-depth review once I have a few more miles and a few more hours in the saddle on top of it. So be on the lookout for that. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, and I don't know, just kind of, I guess we'll just roll into the park. Let's go.